Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjanushalakaya Chakshurunmritam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Welcome to our Iskcon official YouTube channel. Today I am going to discuss the last chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam, 3rd canto, that is 33rd chapter, in which there is description of Lord Kapila, the activities. We are hearing from 25 to 33, these 9 chapters. So, for first 8 verses, Lord's prayer is there by his mother, devotee. Very famous verses are there, and particularly this verse 6. Jannam dheya sarvanam kirtanat jat prabhana jasmaranadapi kuchit shadapi sadya sarvanaya kalpate kudha punaste bhagavanu darshanat. To say nothing of the spiritual advancement of persons who see the Supreme Person face to face, even a person born in a family of dog eaters immediately becomes eligible to perform Vedic sacrifices. If he once utters the holy name of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, or chants about him, hears about his pastimes, offers him obeisances, or even remembers him. So, in the purport, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti says, Tad darshanat loka krutarthi bhavati iti kaumutanayanah. What to speak of those who see you? In Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Rupa Goswami says, this is a verse for Prarabdha Nasaka, about Bhakti. We won't describe it about that Bhakti. So, in this way, in next verse, that verse 7, famous verse, another famous verse, Aho vataso vachato garyan Juhagre Vartite Namatubhyam Te Pustapaste Juhu Sasmurajya Brahmanuchannama Gunanti Jate. You see, what is the glory of the name of the Lord? Oh, how glorious are they whose tongues are chanting your holy name. Even if born in the families of dog eaters, such persons are worshipable. Persons who chant the holy name of your Lordship must have executed all kinds of austerities and fire sacrifices and achieved all the good manners of the Aryans. To be chanting the holy name of your Lordship, they must have bathed at holy places of pilgrimages, studied the Vedas, and fulfilled everything required. In the purport, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti says, Ahovata iti asarjat api etad asarjat. Ahovata means it is most wonderful among other most wonderful. And now to Jasya, why? Jasya Sopatasya, 4 points are there. Sopacha, even he is a dog eater. And what to speak of those who are born in high families? Juha Gray, only at the tip of their tongue. What to speak of those who chant the name of the Lord throughout in their tongue, entire tongue. And evanatu sampurnaya vartate, and evanatu vartate remains for a little while. Natu bruta, not always stay or remain. And nama eka, nama ekam natu namani ityat. One name. Or to speak of those persons who are born in high family, then in entire tongue they are chanting the name of the Lord, names, so many names of the Lord, and these are the things. That's why it is most wonderful among most wonderful. So anyway, we won't describe it in so much detail. So in next 3 verses, Lord Kapila's final instructions are given. The personality of Godhead said, My dear mother, the path of self-realization which I have already instructed to you is very easy. You can execute this system without difficulty, and by following it, you shall very soon be liberated even within your present body. Srila Prabhupada Maharaj, founder Acharya, Iskcon says like that, go back to Godhead in this very life. His Lord also says the same thing. So you can, even there is a record that one can go back to the spiritual world within a one muhurta, 48 minutes, Katuranga Maharaj, stated by Sukadeva Goswami in second canto, first chapter. So Kapila, Lord Kapila lives and devotee achieves perfection. And you will also achieve perfection. Am I hearing? We'll see what is the Palasruti, what is the result of hearing these narrations. And devotee's life is described. How he was staying, that we have already described that aeroplane. The walls of the house were made of first-class marble, decorated with valuable jewels. There was no need of light, but the household was illuminated by the rays of these jewels. The female members of the household were all amply decorated with jewelry. We have already described Satani Dasa Sataka. 1000, there is 1000 servants, maid servants are there, serving Lord devotee and Lord Kapila. The compound of the main household was surrounded by beautiful gardens with sweet, fragrant flowers and many trees which produced fresh fruit and were all tall and beautiful. The attraction of such gardens was that singing birds would sit on the trees, and their chanting voices, as well as the humming sound of the bees, made the whole atmosphere as pleasing as possible. Thereafter, having heard with great eagerness and in all detail from her son Kapila, the eternal smiling personality of Godhead, they both began to meditate constantly upon the Vishnu form of the Supreme Lord. So what she achieved, we will also achieve that. What she achieved, her mind became completely engaged in the Supreme Lord, and she automatically realized the knowledge of the impersonal Brahman. As a Brahman realized soul, she was freed from the designations of materialistic concept of life. Thus all material pangs disappeared, and she attained transcendental bliss. So, because she was always observing the thoughts of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, she was not aware that sometimes her hair was loosened or her garments were disarrayed. And dear Vidura, this narration is being stated by Maitreya Muni to Vidura, and further by Sukadeva Goswami to Parikshit Maharaj, and further by Sukadeva Goswami to Naimisharanya, that Sonaka. And now I am describing the same thing to you. So, dear Vidura, the material elements of our body have melted into water and are now flowing river, which is the most sacred of all rivers. Anyone who baths in that river also attains perfection, and therefore all persons who desire perfection should bath there. We may not be bathing there in that river. That river is called Siddhapada. That place is called Siddhapada. Bindu Sarovar is there. But we are bathing in the nectarian topics of her and the Lord. So, the Lord Kapila, he was passing in the northern direction. All the celestial denizens known as Charanas and Gandharvas, as well as Munis and the damsels of the heaven planets, prayed and offered him all respects. The ocean offered him oblations and place of residence. Till now he is there, Ganga Sagar. We have heard about, we will be hearing 5th canto, Raja Rahugana will be wanted to go there to get lessons. So even now Kapila Muni is staying there in trance for the deliverance of the conditioned souls in the 3 worlds, and all the acharyas or great teachers of the system of Sankhya philosophy are worshipping him. And there is also mention of Lord Kapila's pastime when the sons of 60,000 sons of Sagara, they were searching for the horse which was stolen by Indra, and they found that horse in that place. So they were agitating, and the Lord Kapila simply opened his eyes, and they were all destroyed. In this way, Ganges, Mata Ganga came from the spiritual world, to this material world. It is described in 5th canto, we'll hear. So now what we gain by hearing all these topics? The description of the dealings of Kapiladeva and his mother is very confidential, and anyone who hears or reads this narration becomes a devotee of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is carried by Garuda, and he therefore enters into the abode of the Supreme Lord to engage in the transcendental loving service of the Lord. This is a perfect by hearing. So thank you very much for hearing these discourses, and please don't forget to subscribe, share, and like our channel and get the blessings of the Lord. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. You see Patita Bhavan here. How Patita Bhavan is placed in front of the temple in the eastern gate, and those who cannot go inside, they will see the Lord here in this Patita Bhavan. There is also the Nila Chakra or Sudarsana Chakra. Those who see this Sudarsana Chakra, they also get the effect of seeing the Lord. Hare Krishna.